Chelene, first of all, we want to thank you for interviewing with us today. Just let us know who you are and what you're doing.
Okay. Hi, I'm Chelene Nightingale, and I'm running for governor in the state of California under the AIP, affiliated to the Constitution Party. We are grassroots. The media, as you know, which is controlled, is not going to put a third party, especially a constitutional candidate, on the news. So what we need is a grassroots effort, and I'm doing it because we the people have to step up. We have to start being bold. We cannot allow the elite to continue to control our government, and it's actually what the Founding Fathers wanted us to do. They wanted we the people to run our government, not elitists and corporations and unions to run it.
King George, as well as our Founding Fathers, could you tell us what that means to you and most Americans?
Every student should be required to read the Constitution of the United States of America, the Bill of Rights, without it being dictated on what it means or doesn't mean by anybody else. Obama declared, we are going to change the Constitution. They don't hide behind what they're doing. Unfortunately, when you have a society where they're trying to indoctrinate us in the public school system, take over our media, they blind you over this fact. The Founding Fathers, though, they have great wisdom. I mean, they were for limited government. They were for against everything that we've become now. So it's very important that people find out what they believed in, because it gives us great wisdom on how we can get back to what they fought and how they fought tyranny and overcame it. And Christians, it's our responsibility to go out and look for true teachers, not false teachers. And, you know, really that was what the Founding Fathers wanted. They didn't want government to take over religion. That's why they escaped King George.
Will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
Bravo, bravo, my fellow citizens. You did it. Bravo, bravo, my fellow citizens. You did it. You found your voice. And once again, there's great hope throughout the land. The opening salvo in your process to rescue America from a rude, crude, dumbed-down culture of entitlement over personal responsibility, a society paralyzed by political correctness, and a failed democracy hijacked by arrogant, self-serving party politicians has been a huge success. May future generations mark the date, April 15th, 2009. Was it not a glorious sight you thought you'd never see? Millions of Americans shouting, "Enough is enough! I'm taking back my country!" from Bend, Oregon to Montpelier, Vermont, from Valley Forge to the Alamo, from Broadway to Rodeo Drive. Tea Party rallies organized of the people, by the people, and for the people, sending the second shot heard round the world. The silent majority of the United States of America is silent no more, and we will not be denied until we restore common sense and respect for our founding principles. Taxation without representation was the issue, but not the greater cause. Ending the disconnect between you and your government is the ultimate goal. It's time to bring the Tea Party to the doorstep of our marginally insane, none-representing representatives. It's time for a 1 million person We the People march on Washington. Your political parties have failed you. Your judiciary has failed you. Your press and media have failed you. Your presidents have failed you. Your Senate and House leaders have failed you. The only loyal opposition left is looking back at you in the mirror. You need to quickly follow with another massive response that captures the national media and exposes the traitors among you for what they are. You've got to shake Washington to the core that this is not another ho-hum protest. This is the second American Revolution. Ignore the people at your peril. Isn't it better the world turn on the TV sets and see the American people marching to take back their democracy than seeing them burning and looting and protecting their property and their values by firing their guns? Now is your moment in history. The momentum is on your side. The fires of hope are burning all over the country in people who have finally woken up and seen the real power in our democracy is in the center with we the people. Even the I don't give a damn crowd and the moaners and complainers are waking up. Yes, we can make a difference. Yes, we can turn around the constant erosion of the disrespect for our history, our principles, and our common bond of one country, one language, one rule of law. Bring every issue that touches your soul. Put your feelings on a placard and hoist it high. Get up from your lazy boy recliners. Get down off your tractors and big rigs. Tell the boss you're taking a day off to fight for America. Pack up the kids. Bring grandma and grandpa and everyone you know who wants to be part of changing history. Come to Washington and restore American pride. We the people are on the march, and a new power is taking control of our future. People power. Nothing or no one is going to stop us. Burn up your telephone lines of your talk show host. Overload your email and blogger sites with answers how best to make this happen. It's a new day, America. A very good new day. My dear friends, I'm humbled by the thousands of emails, phone calls, and letters you have been sending, and I apologize for not answering many of them. Simply, we've been overwhelmed. But here is a letter I received just a few days ago that I did read, and I think says more eloquently what Americans need to hear than an old man from the past in silly-looking clothes and a three-pointed hat is delivering to you. I would like to read it to you. Dear Mr. Payne, I am a Marine sergeant in Iraq. I've lost 7 of the 8 men in my unit. I know sacrifice is not easy, but we will do our duty fighting the enemy without. I hope, sir, and pray the folks back home will see that our country is under attack from an enemy within and will do their duty and stand up for what they believe. Tell them, Mr. Payne, the Marines are covering their flanks. I've been afraid for years to speak up, sir. But this morning I received a picture of my firstborn child delivered while I was here. I look at that beautiful face, and now I am afraid of what will happen if I don't speak up. Semper Fi, and God bless America. You've marched for civil rights and won. You've marched for green power and woke up a planet. You've marched to end wars and save thousands of lives. Now it's time to march again and win. March to save America. You've finally come out of the coma of apathy and self-gratification. You've heard the voices of history pleading with you to take matters into your own hands before you lose your country. Look at that flag behind me. It's the battle cry that carried a ragtail army of farmers and storekeepers to dare challenge the most powerful military in the world and win. The words were born in the heart and soul of a new nation and defined their national character up until now. Bring those words back. Don't tread on me. Don't stop now. Don't miss this opportunity. We have it in our power to begin America all over again. This moment may never come a second time. Join the fight. The sun has never shined on a cause of greater worth. You are the only stimulus package that works. My name is Thomas Paine. It's a good time to be a patriot. On to Washington with the Second American Revolution.